What up, guys? What up? What up? Welcome back to another stream. Let's do it, man. Let's do this. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let me try to do this from my actual TikTok. Wow. Oh, never mind. Okay, I was in the wrong one.
Good morning.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it, man. It's a good day. It's a good day, guys. There it is. What up, guys? What up, man? Another day, another day. Let's do it, man. It's a good day, too. It's a good day, man. What up, guys? What up, man? Go ahead and make yourself comfortable, man. Grab some popcorn, because we're about to put on another show. Let me tweet out that I'm live. Why do I always forget to? Let's go, man. What's cracking? What's cracking? Yo, y'all gotta chill with the deal. I tailed the 350. Yeah, man. Good luck. Good luck. I'm not gonna be able to watch that here because I'm in DC. Sucks. I'm just gonna have to follow along. Just gonna have to follow along, which is cool. It's okay. I can put up the score. Let's go, man. All right, guys, go ahead and start dropping whatever games you guys want to talk about, and you guys know the deal here, man. So I am on my primary page. I hope it'll let me get through this. Guys, if you guys are not already following my backup page, my page is going to disappear, and you're not going to be able to find it. So go to my backup page. It's The GOAT Covers 2. Okay? So the same name, The GOAT Covers, but just add a 2 to it. And, yeah, man. You're going to want to make sure you're following that. Just saying, man. If this page disappears, you're gonna wanna be following. Let's see. Yesterday, I know I tweeted out the. We do have another nice slate. Dude, it is pouring down raining here. Goodness. Below. Blue Jays Guardians. Okay. How'd you guys like that Toronto Blue Jays yesterday, man? That was a nice one. Gave y'all hella dogs yesterday, man. Gave y'all hella dogs yesterday. Was anybody on the Rays? I know the Discord was. Anybody end up on the Marlins? I told you guys Marlins were alive. I told you guys Angels were alive. Come see who's barking today. Let's go. All right. What up, guys? What up, man? Let me catch up here. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying, man? What's cracking, man? What's cracking? Vegas. Yes, Vegas is confirmed. Vegas is 100%, 1,000% confirmed. I got my room. Got my flights. Flights and rooms are cheaper than expected, man. Last year they were way more expensive. So if you guys are gonna make plans, start looking at it now. I know there's an app called Hopper. If you want to watch the flights, if you expect the flights to go down or up from wherever you're coming from, bro, I'm finding flights from Dulles, from the airport in DC. I don't have to go to Baltimore, it's ghetto. But yeah, from from Washington Dulles, finding flights for like 200 with good flights, you know. And then if you guys have points, remember you could use the points as well. I have the option. I could either use the points or the cash. I have a calculator, and that just tells me which one is better for me to use the points or use cash. Can I even say that word, bro? Any scoreless innings, any scoreless first innings. Pettis, we can talk about it. We had one yesterday and it hit. That was our first official scoreless first inning. Boston, okay. What state? I'm in Virginia, brother, just right next to DC. The Jays killed it. Yes, man. I was on Miami and Tampa yesterday. Hey, you got two of the dogs. The White Sox are rolling the Diamondbacks. Yeah, I was not a fan of that. Skeens, lost your play. Damn, bro. Sorry to hear that, man. I booked my room with my in-laws. Hey, bro, that's okay, man. The more the merrier. Bring everybody in. James, yes, Hopper. There's an app called Hopper. I use that thing every single time I travel. So you just put in the cities that you want to visit, and it'll tell you if it's a good time to buy now or wait until later. Thank you, Myra. Thank you, Myra, for sharing the link. There's the link if you need it there. What do you think about Baltimore? I'm not trying to go up there to travel, brother. I got to fly out of Dulles, Washington. You went with the White Sox. Okay, man. Good luck with that. Good luck with that, brother. What up, YouTube? Somebody check in with me, man. Somebody check in. Let me know if you guys are alive and well. What's up, man? What are you guys doing today? What are you guys up to today? What do you guys have locked in already? Don't be surprised if, Mr. TT is being really, really disrespectful with me, so we're probably not going to have as many people as normal, but we're going to do with the best we got, man. If anything, that means I'll be able to answer your questions way more directly, way closer. I mean, my in-laws live in Vegas. Cool, man. That's dope. Yeah, man. Make sure you're there for that weekend then. Yeah. I think you told me you were in California, right? I had Milwaukee and Pittsburgh. Skeens popped. Yeah, I did see that Skeens got popped. Is FD down? I don't know, brother. I only go in to place my. Yes, it is fight weekend. I only go in there to place my my plays, and then I bounce out of there, bro. I don't really go scrolling through through these books like I know a lot of you guys do, man. I don't know. I think that's a bad habit. Spam, potentially unkind, immediately flag. And let's see, guys. So yeah, like I was telling you, man, me and Mr. TT are not on the best terms, guys. So there's gonna be some comments that are not gonna be allowed through. Some comments are not gonna be allowed through. Just don't be obvious with it, man. Just don't use the B word. Don't use the G word. Just keep it cool, man. I'll know what you're talking about most likely. Yes, Canelo is fighting in Las Vegas that weekend. Don't be surprised if I end up going to the fight. Yeah, man, we could mess around, maybe see if like the prices are good last minute, and we can get a last minute ticket, man. If you guys are in Vegas that weekend, good hit yesterday, another good day to make some money. Yes, David, man, it was a great day yesterday. It was 5 days in a row for us. We're going for 6 in a row today. Mufasa, chill, bro. Yeah, don't use the U word either. Just come on, let's be chill with it. Shit, I probably gotta block some words, man. Share this stream with somebody, and then I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to share a stream, and then we're gonna get started, man. Let's see. Go ahead, start dropping your plays, guys. We're gonna discuss this. There we go. So I don't recommend that stuff that you guys be doing, man. I think investing is the best way to do anything that comes with money. You got to do your research. You got to do your due diligence. And here, man, we're just gonna just a group of guys and girls having some fun, man. We're just gonna talk some sports here. Just gonna go over the slate, see how cool it is. And yeah, man. Again, this is just for entertainment purposes. There is always risk involved, and you guys always gotta be cool with that, man. All right, cool. Let's get to it, man. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Crochet is one of the, dear God, I don't know what that means. All right, guys, double tap the screen if you have something for me, and I'll keep an eye on it. So we do have one early game, guys. If you are in the Discord, do not leak my information. Let's hold off until I'll put up the score right now. But yeah, man, don't put out my information out there, man. I'll just put it up just cause, man. We can keep an eye on that game. All right, cool. Double tap the screen. Let's go. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Do not miss out on these live streams, man. I'm out here giving you guys knowledge, giving you guys good information. What's good, Dave? What's good, Matt? What up, Future and Thrivy, man? Hope you guys are having a great day so far. What up, Jamie, JB? Bro, normally there's like upwards of 100 people in the TikTok stream, and then we have a good amount on the YouTube and Twitter stream. Me and Mr. TT are not getting along right now, so if you do not want to miss out on my videos, today I'm going to have to post on my backup page. So the GOAT Covers 2 is my backup page. Make sure you're following there. The link is in bio too for my backup page, my secondary TikTok. All right, man, come on, let's go. Who wants to get started? Let's go. Double tap the screen if you have something for me, and I will go scroll up and look for your play. somebody check in with for me real quick, man. Let me know you guys are there. Let me know if the stream's coming through okay. Let me know if my head is in the way. My man Future says, "What do you think about the Rays today?" Let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays. Are on the they're in Game 2 for in Kansas City for Game 2. So this was a pretty easy read for me yesterday, man. Yesterday I told you we got a pitcher that was getting rocked at home in the minor league park, and on the road he was much better. Let's see if we could say the same today with Tampa Bay. We got Drew Rasmussen on one side, Kansas City, Michael Wacha on the other side. You still continue to have a very, very clear batting edge here with Tampa Bay. In terms of pitching, it looks like you have pretty identical pitchers on both sides. Rasmussen is okay. And then you got Kansas City's Michael Wacha. He's okay too. He's better at home. At home, damn, he's only given up 6 runs over 30 innings at home. Pretty good numbers there from Michael Wacha. So, but does it end up being a battle wash? Maybe a slight edge to Michael Wacha, but not enough for me to check the box there. Not enough for me to check the box. So there's not really a pitching edge. There's a very clear batting edge. Let me see what the line is doing so far. And I'll answer your question a little better right now. So this line opened up Tampa Bay minus 125. It is up to minus 130. So the line is moving in Tampa's direction. You do have the better bats. And I don't like Kansas City at home, man. They don't hit well at home. They hit on the road, okay? At home, they don't really hit here in Kauffman Stadium. I would lean Tampa Bay in this case, man. Let's go, guys. Who wants to go next, man? Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. And I will check on the stream. No problem, future. If you have something for me, double tap the screen, and I will go scroll up and find your play. Hit the follow button if you're not already following. This is a live stream. We do this every single day, 4 p.m. Eastern time on weekdays. And man, I'm out here giving you guys good information, and I'm happy at the end of the day. I could sleep well knowing that that I guided you guys in a good direction. Logan Webb, Jamie Fox is double tapping. He says, what do you think about Logan Webb under 20 and a half outs? So you're banking on him to not have a good game, right? So let's see here. You have Logan Webb at home against Miami. And he looks really good, man. He looks really good, and then Miami just won outright. So if you're banking on him to have a bad game, I don't know if you have it here. I don't see a reason to fade Logan Webb. Let me know if I'm understanding that right. I don't do a whole lot of player stuff, but if you let me know if I'm understanding that. Under outs would mean that he's not going to go far distance, and I don't see a reason to fade Logan Webb today, man. I hope that answers your question or leads you in the right direction. From the beginning, I've been really clear, guys. I've been really clear from the start. I focus on sides and totals. You guys are getting me more into props, and that's cool. But yeah, man, if you guys want information on your player props, just drop the team name too, and I'll guide you in the right direction at least. Let's go, man. Let's get it. Man, this filter stuff is... This is so dumb. Let's go, guys. Who wants to go next? If you want your game to be answered, just double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Can I document this for my YouTube? You could go follow me on YouTube, and you can see where I'm sharing my screen. So you don't have to document anything. I'm sharing my screen. You can go see my screen share on YouTube right now. Come on, guys. Who wants to go next? If not, I'm gonna do my segments, man. I'm gonna get to yapping right now. Not Worthy says, what do you think about the Phillies today? Let's take a look at the Phillies. They're on the road at Houston. It looks like this line is moving in nobody's direction. It's kind of just staying still. Like I told you guys yesterday, you had a very clear pitching duel yesterday between the two pitchers yesterday, Valdez and Ranger Suarez, and that ended up being a 0-1 game. We ended up on that under. Let me see what I think of it today, man. I think you have Zach Wheeler, fantastic. Great numbers there for Zach Wheeler. I think you have a very clear pitching edge there with Philadelphia. And Houston, Colton Gordon, the rookie. I don't expect him to do a whole lot, man, so I wouldn't be banking on it. So you're taking Philadelphia here, like straight up, or -1, or by 1. In this case, the line is really not moving. It's really not doing anything. If anything, it's dropping a little bit. I don't know. I would say, okay, yeah, Philadelphia is a good lean. They do have a clear pitching edge, so that's enough for me to not talk you off of it and say that Philadelphia looks okay after the loss. After they just got embarrassed yesterday, they put up zero runs yesterday. 0. Why can I not say that right? Can you subscribe? Yes, you can, man. The link is in bio. Link is in bio to subscribe. It's $20. You get access to everything with $20. That includes all my plays, all my lays. Includes investing advice, credit advice. We started a big tournament today with a nice, pretty big cash giveaway. Can I say this stuff? So yeah, if you guys want to be a part of the Discord, $20 gets you access to the Discord full access. And you should join because we're going for 6 straight days in the green today. 6 straight days in the green. We're damn close to a full week of all profits, and that's something that makes me happy, man. That we're out here just grinding it out day after day, and it's working for us, man. You were almost right about all the games yesterday. Wow. So I don't know how many games that I tracked, but I know I gave you guys really good reads, man. I really like the Rays. I ended up on the Rays. I really like the Blue Jays. I ended up on the Blue Jays. Texas, Baltimore. I think I told you guys stay away from that. I'd like the Yankees, but they ended up choking for us. Yeah, man, pretty good reads. Houston and Philadelphia. I told you there's value on Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia covered the run line. It definitely went under. I told you guys take the under. Miami, I told you there was value on Miami as a big underdog. I told you there was value on the Angels as an underdog. Bro, we just out here working, bro. We just out here working. Yeah, and Yankees were in a position to win, and that's all I could ask for. I wasn't even mad at that. It would have hit a big day for us, man. If Yankees would have came through, I'd be sitting really good. But it's okay, man. I'm not here for the broom. I'm here for just making a profit. At the end of the day, I just want to make some sort of gain, okay? My man Boogie says, but yeah, man, thank you for the compliment. I do appreciate that. If you're not already in the Discord, consider getting in the Discord. It's $20, man. Hit the follow button, guys, if this is your first time here. Do not miss out on these live streams. Me and Mr. TT are not getting along right now too well, so you might not see my videos on this page. You're going to see them on my backup page. If you want to follow my backup page, it's The GOAT Covers 2, okay? You might see it on your For You page, but I wouldn't count on that, and I don't give you guys too much of anticipation, okay? What's up, Jacob? What up, Fishy? What up, Mad? Hope you guys are having a good day today, man. What's up, Booyah, Baya? My man Ward and JB, man. I hope you guys are having a great day today. If you have something for me, drop it in the chat, and then just double tap the screen. It'll get your name flashing, and I'll scroll up and go find your play. Galindo, what's up, King? What's up, Future? Hope you guys are having a great day, man. It's nice to see a lot of familiar faces again. David, Cageman. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Do not forget this live stream, man. This is the best stream you're gonna find on TikTok or YouTube. My man Boogie says, "What do you think about Atlanta today?" ATL has that guy. They have that one guy on the mound today that I told you guys last week. Be careful with Didier Fuentes. Be careful with this guy. This guy's a rookie. He got smacked against Miami. I told you. I wasn't sure if Miami was gonna capitalize on that, but they definitely did. 4 runs in 5 innings. He got clapped. He got messed up against Miami. And then in AAA, looks like he's pretty average too. 13 runs in 16 innings. Anyways, he's making his second start now against Clay Holmes, a pretty good pitcher there. The New York Mets, they got to figure out something with their bats. Their bats are still cold. But if you're thinking about ATL today, I would say I would prefer to look somewhere else, brother. Not with that pitcher. Not with that pitcher today. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not forget this live stream. Cut says, can you just give me 2? When we get to our recap, you can listen up for the games that I like, and you're going to have way more than 2 to choose from, brother. If you want to know what I end up on, that's what the Discord is for. Consider getting in the Discord, $20. I make it purposely affordable. Guys, 20 is affordable. If you go look at how much you spend on a weekly basis on your accounts on the FD and DK, even if you're doing $5 per game, you're still putting in $200, $300 a week, okay? Consider spending $20 and you'll have a good chance of turning a negative into a positive. Cool? Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. In the meantime, let's do the segment, Who Got Spanked Yesterday, okay? Let's look at the teams that got spanked that is coming off of some kind of embarrassing loss and that might have an extra motivation today. I would consider Cleveland got spanked yesterday. They put up, they allowed 10 runs yesterday. Athletics got spanked yesterday. They hung in there, hung in there pretty nicely yesterday with Severino, but I'm not sure what happened late. But I told you guys, Luis Severino on the road, and at least the first, I don't know, I saw like the first 3 innings they had a lead. I don't know what happened after that. Let's see, next team here that got spanked, I would say Philadelphia got spanked. They put up 0 runs. The Dodgers, no, I'm not going to say that one. Okay, guys, that was it for Who Got Spanked. Looks like only 3 teams qualify for that checkbox today. Let's look at who is somebody facing the broom today. Doesn't look like the night games are games for the broom, so none of these teams are facing the broom in the late games, okay? Anytime, this is a secret to MLB, guys. MLB is a 3-game, a 4-game series, right? In the early games, if there's an early game like there are like 4 games today in the early slate, 5 games, whatever, those teams it's getaway day. Those are the teams that are trying to fly to another city, so they let them play early. That way they can travel in the afternoon. Hope that made sense. If you don't know that, anyways, the series are ending when it's a day game, and when it's a day game, a lot of teams are facing a sweep. Okay, are facing a sweep. Like Boston Red Sox are a team that are facing a sweep today. So so that's something you want to be mindful of when you're placing your estimated guess. Okay, I'm trying to keep things really clean today, man. So just trying to play by the rules. I'm just here so I don't get fined. So that's what the early games are for, guys. So none of these late games are for the broom. Okay, so let's take a look at who is in a different league. Who's just in a different league than their competition today? I would say the Dodgers over the Rockies, of course. I shouldn't have to convince anybody for that. Let's see. The Philadelphia Phillies are ranked pretty high compared to the Houston Astros. The St. Louis Cardinals are. The Tampa Bay Rays are. The Seattle Mariners are. Atlanta Braves, of course. And that'll do it, guys. That'll do it for who's in a different league of their own. I don't come up with those rankings myself. I just get them from teamrankings.com. Last 10 games, last 5 games. Okay, that's enough yapping for me, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen, and I will get to your plate. Nah, you're definitely right. $20 is good read, definitely worth it. Hey, cuts. If you're not already in the Discord, trust me. I put in this much work, this much effort into every single play. Okay, that's why I can't go on here on TikTok and drop a play one day in advance. Okay, that's stupid. I don't know how people do that. That's stupid. There's no possible way you have all the information you need one day in advance. Okay, so if you want somebody that's out here busting their butt off, man, and putting in the work, consider getting in the Discord. Every single play is gonna be well versed, well studied. I do this full time. There's nothing else I do. In my past life, I used to be in IT, and the IT stuff let me learn all the automation stuff that I've learned. I've learned how to automate a lot of data and analyze it. So that's where I get my skills from, man. And if that's something you want to learn someday too, I'm going to teach my Discord this summer. I'm actually about to put up a sign-up list. If you want to learn how to do your own MLB model that can help you make better guess, trust me, you want to do this. If you want to be a part of that, I'm going to have a course on that this summer. What up, Jano? What up, David? Hope you guys are having a great day, man. Thank you, Myra, for sharing the link. Let's see. My man PSI, damn, PSI wants to get right to it too, man. PSI normally says, "What's up, man? How are you doing?" But not today. He says, "What do you think about DeGrom?" Yo, just let me know what I think about DeGrom. Let's take a look at this, man. DeGrom is on the road at Baltimore. Jacob DeGrom here. Definitely got a huge pitching edge with Jacob DeGrom. No questions asked. This guy is fantastic. And he's up against Brandon Young. Who is Brandon Young? Well, this guy has not pitched since April 26th, so now 2 months since this guy's pitched in the major leagues. Since he got sent back to the minor leagues, he pitched 5 runs in 17 innings in AAA, so not bad there. But this is the major leagues. This is tough. This is another animal, another beast here. Would I take Jacob DeGrom? So the reason the pitching on the other side is very significant is it'll mean that Jacob DeGrom can stay in the game longer if his competition on the other side sucks, you know? So the question was, would I take him to get Ks today? Yeah, it looks like Baltimore is in the bottom in the league in terms of Ks, in the bottom in the league in terms of BBs. And yeah, I think Jacob DeGrom could clear his case today. Let's go, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen, and I will check on your comment, man. I will literally scroll up and go find whatever you guys want to talk about, man. That's what makes this stream so good, man. I make it really interactive. I let you guys just come in here and just drop your games, and I give you either a pretty good read most times, or sometimes I'm wrong, man, but I have a good chance of at least guiding you in the right direction. If you're not already on my YouTube channel, you should really be on my YouTube channel because 1, I'm sharing my screen on there, and 2, I am not on good terms with this platform right now. Mr. TT is not being really good to me right now, so if this page disappears, you can always find me on YouTube, the Go Covers, okay? I'm telling you guys like it is, man. So if you want to head to my YouTube page now would be a good time. because we're going to get to our recap here. In the next 30 minutes, we're going to get to our recap. And you'll want to have the screen share for that. All right, man, cool. Let's get to it, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Double tap the screen. Hey, brother, going to go for a shopping run. What time should I tap in for your recap? In the next 30 minutes, brother. MB says, what's good, uncle? What do you think about the Cubs today? Let's take a look at the Cubs. They are on the road at St. Louis. They've now lost 3 in a row, right? This was the team that we've been tracking as the #1 team after a loss. Well, last 3 games, that hasn't panned out, okay? I only got on one of them, so it's not like I'm chasing, but I'm just giving you guys the information. They are now ranked second in the league, 23-9 after a loss. Still very good numbers there. In terms of pitching, it's really close. In terms of batting, I think you have a batting edge with the Cubs, but not a whole lot, but something. Let's take a look here at what the line is doing between the Cubs and the Cardinals. Looks like this line is moving in favor of Chicago. My only problem is that the pitching edge is so close, and the batting edge is really closer than it's probably not even enough for me to like check the box. I can't lay minus 147 with the team that doesn't have a clear edge. Okay, that's my rule of thumb, guys. If I'm gonna lay juice, if I'm gonna lay a run, I have to have clear advantages, and I don't have that here. I might take Cubs on the +1.5 or the over +1.5. So it sounds like you're just trying to like do something safe. It doesn't look terrible, but I would hope there's better plays, man, better plays. Luke, you're welcome, brother. I appreciate that you come back. And again, guys, kindness goes a long way, man. The Rangers have won DeGrom's last 4 start. Yeah, they usually do, man. He's really good. Josh Smith, total basis. Let me know what team you're talking about, brother. I don't do a whole lot of props. You guys just got me into doing props, and we're 7-3 so far. 7-3 so far on our props. Be on the lookout if we do a daily swing today. Be on the lookout for a daily swing. All right, I might stick around to hear more of your input. Yeah, man. I hope you do. I know I'm bringing you guys really good value here. All right, man. Let's talk about where these lines have opened up. Let's update these the odds, okay? So the Texas Rangers, listen up. They opened up at minus 145, and they're up to minus 154 with 70% of the public on the Rangers. Okay, between Cleveland, y'all remember the guy that said, "Oh, that stuff doesn't matter." Yeah, okay. You got people in the chat telling me, "Bro, I don't think you missed a single game yesterday." Anyways, let me do my thing, man. You do your thing, okay? Cleveland minus 110 is where this thing opened up. It is up to minus 120. And the public is on Toronto today. Not surprised because they're probably chasing yesterday, right? They scored 10 runs yesterday, so they're probably chasing there. No problem. 58% of the public, not a whole lot, not very lopsided, but it's something. Detroit Tigers. This thing opened up, guys. If my page disappears, you have to go find me on YouTube, okay? Because it could literally disappear any moment. Detroit Tigers. This thing opened up minus 160. And it's up to minus 172 with 75% of the public on the Tigers. I'm using some words that I think are clean, but Mr. TT might not agree with that. So New York Mets minus 145 is where this thing opened up. It's up to minus 150 with 79% of the public on the Mets. Okay, the Mets are actually the most public team so far. The Yankees might have something to say with that because they are minus 220 is where this thing opened up. It is down to minus 210 with 63%, so not as much, but 63% of the public is on the New York Yankees. The Minnesota Twins, Minnesota, this thing opened up minus 125. It is up to minus 132 with 53% of the public on Minnesota. The Tampa Bay Rays says this thing opened up minus 125. It is up to minus 132. With 76% of the public on the Tampa Bay Rays. Almost done here, guys. The Chicago Cubs opened up as minus 125. It is up to minus 147 with 85% of the public. Okay, guys, there is a brand new top right there, guys. If you guys were looking for the top, we got your first win of the tournament. Hey, Jano. Jano making some noise. Ooh, crap. I think I just blocked your comment. Or I just translated your comment. I don't know what I just did. Hey, congratulations, Jano. I'll explain what that means shortly, guys. Philadelphia Phillies opened up -160 with 65% of the public. So my emphasis on the Cubs was that they are the most public team today, okay, so far. Actually, here, the Dodgers got something to say about that. -300, guys. They are 93% of the public is on the Dodgers. 98% of the handle is on the Dodgers. Goodness. Everybody's counting on the Dodgers today. And the Giants open up -225. It has not moved. 63% of the public is on the Giants. And that is it, guys. That is it. He said, thanks, my guy. So, guys, for those of you guys that are saying that information doesn't matter, it does matter. It's not the only thing that matters, but it's one of the factors that I take into account. And those numbers, a lot of people might not agree, might not say they mean a whole lot, but it's because there's a lot of unreliable sources out there. Action App is super. Action App, Pickett, VSiN, bro, all of those are super unreliable. I have a source that I use directly from the book, and I think it's the best source I've used in my career. So that's why you should tune into my streams. Watch, hit the follow button so you don't miss these streams. I'm going to give you guys that kind of accurate information. We're also going to go through the ballpark factors information. If you guys want that, that's normally a $10 subscription to Ballpark Pal. You guys can get it here for free. If I forget to drop it, just remind me, and I could give you that information for free. Okay. So Jano, you're welcome, brother. Jano. So congratulations on your first win of the tournament. So I'm congratulating you because that tournament just started and there's a bunch of new people in there. And I'm trying to just teach everybody how we do the tournaments. We've been doing these tournaments for a long time. And we've been paying out a lot of tournament winners month after month after month. So I just put together one of the biggest tournament of the year, the Summer Series tournament. That's where you guys can pick from MLB, KBO, soccer, bro, anything, any professional sport. You guys can participate in that tournament and compete for a cash prize. First, second, and third place will take a cash prize. I was in there earlier. I'm like, yo, who's gonna get the first win of the tournament? Who's gonna open up the Summer Series? My man Jano, one of the new faces, says, I got it. He said, hold my coffee. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen. Who wants to go next? UNLV. He says the Rangers. Josh Smith. Yes, I did know that. I did know that. It just wasn't. I just have to find the file, bro. And these guys keep calling me uncle, and I never felt older in my life. Stop calling me uncle. Texas Rangers. Josh Smith. Yeah, he's the leadoff guy. Duh. Yeah, not interested in him, man. He's pretty cold. He's ranked he's ranked 120. Currently he's 250, so he's underachieving right now. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen. Who wants to go next? My man says Jets. Uncle with the analytics, man. I'm out here just giving you guys good information daily, man. If you guys want to be a part of it, consider joining the Discord. The link is in bio. $20. $20, you get access to everything. Let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving, man. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. We're doing a 10-day series, one with player stuff, player prop, and another one with sides and totals. Okay, the one with sides and totals, we got a W yesterday, but I didn't start the series on that one. The series we got going right now is the player prop. Okay, we've done 2 in a row now. We're going for episode 3, so that means we're at approximately from 10 to 20, we're approximately at like $40, 40-minute mark. I'm going to get the exact number for us. But yeah, if you guys want the daily swing today, it's going to be exclusively on my backup page on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm sorry, I cannot post on my primary page today. I hope that's clear. I cannot, my advisor, ChatGPT, tells me it's I need to have a cool off day for like one or two days. So I cannot post on my primary page. You'll have to go follow my backup page. It is on, so you can head to YouTube now or link in bio for my secondary TikTok. Let's go, guys. Enough yapping. You are welcome, UNLV, man. Speaking of UNLV, we will be in Las Vegas. I am 100% confirmed. I've confirmed my room right there on the Strip in Las Vegas. We're going to be there September 13, 14, and 15, man. Do not miss out. Do not miss out. There's videos out of me out there cashing, coming up big off of Monday Night Football and the Sunday slate. We're going to be cooking September 13, 14, and 15. It's also fight night. Canelo will be there. I will be there. Everybody, I want you guys to be there. Start making plans now. It is way more affordable than you think. And I work so hard out there to at least cover your flights and hotels. I want you guys to come out of there with more than what you went in. Is that cool? Is that cool? Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen. I need to know real quick. There's a game here that's starting to catch my attention a little bit the more we keep talking about it. And it is the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Cleveland Guardians. I need to know from you guys real quick. What side are you on? Let's go red for Guardians, blue for Blue Jays. Keep it really simple, right? Come on, tap the blue right here. Just tap. You don't have to go find the emoji. Blue for the Blue Jays, red for the Guardians. What side are you on? You guys on the Blue Jays or on the Guardians today? Blue for the Blue Jays, red for the Guardians. Blue for the Blue Jays, red for the Guardians. What do you guys got? Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. My man UNLV says, hell yeah, brother. Yeah, man. We also end that trip at the Circa, bro. And, of course, if you're from Vegas, you already know. But if you don't know what the Circa is, bro, it is paradise. It's a stadium swim. That's where you have the pools, the couches, the what are they called? It's not the canopies. You can rent out a section. And, bro, the screens, the sunset, everything is beautiful. Blue for the Blue Jays, red for the Guardians. Tied. We are tied. We might have to run that one back later. But, okay, good information. Good information. Cabanas, yes. Thank you, brother. Why? Dude, TikTok is so dumb. They are filtering that message out. All right, guys, cool. So we rent out a cabana. We get some juice, some drinks. And we have a good time, man. Circa is legit. Yes, it is. Dude, even the indoor one is nice. Even the indoor one is really nice. Let's go, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. And I will go scroll up and find your comment. My man Nick says, what do you think about the Yankees today? Let's take a look at the Yankees. They are on the road at Cincinnati. This line is actually moving in the direction of Cincinnati, even though 63% of the public is on the Yankees. So that's interesting. In terms of pitching, yes, Max Fried is the better pitcher. But is it by that much? I don't know. Not the actual numbers say it's not by that much. The expected number says, yeah, Max Fried is due for positive regression here. The bats are pretty identical. No, thank you, bro. I'm not laying this big number on the Yankees with a team that doesn't have clear advantages and their bats are cold. And they had a good spot yesterday and they still couldn't come through. I think the Yankees are still kind of in that slump. It's like they're trying to get out of it, but no, thank you for me, man. Guys, if you have something for me, double tap the screen and I will go find up your play. What's good, Maine? What good, bro? He says IDK. What up, gang? What up, man? Hope you guys are having a great day. It was a beautiful day here. Now it started pouring rain, so hopefully it clears up a little bit. Hopefully I could. Do you think the Reds will get the broom? The Reds are. They are playing for the broom. Thank you. Yes, they are playing for the brooms today against the Yankees. That's because Cincinnati's is headed towards San Diego tomorrow or in the next game, and the Yankees are headed to Sacramento, the Athletics. The Red Sox are up on the Angels, guys. Red Sox are up on the Angels 2-0. For those of you guys that need a reminder, that was a sweep game, okay? When I say a sweep game, you gotta have clear advantages to sweep a team, okay? So is Cincinnati? So I was asked, could Cincinnati get the sweep today? Okay, maybe you got Max Fried on the other side. That gives the Yankees a little bit of a boost for me, but not enough for me to take the Yankees. Cincinnati's the only team left that hasn't been taking the broom. Yes. Yeah, there was only like 3 today. I didn't get a chance to tweet it, but I normally tweet it out. Make sure you're following the Go Covers on Twitter. My man Jamie is double tapping. Jamie says, what do you think about the Giants today? San Francisco is at home against Miami. You have a batting edge with nobody. You have a pitching edge with Logan Webb is good, but yo, Edward Cabrera is not bad. 4 runs over 23 innings. Wow. On the road, not as good, but still very good. 9 runs in 21 innings. This is clear to me as well, man. There's not enough for me to say take the Giants with that big number. I think the value is on Miami. Now, Miami won as a dog yesterday, so I don't love that, but the value is with Miami in that case. We're at the 40% mark of the coffee. Let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving real quick. Let's talk about who is in a favorable spot today. Who is in a unique spot? Are we gonna keep calling the Cubs after a loss a good spot? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna try it a little bit longer. See what kind of, because they haven't let L's stack up against them on the season all year long. Okay, and we're already 3 months into the season. They haven't let anybody stack up L's on them. So it's a little surprising to see 3 in a row now. They are still 23-9 after a loss. 23-9 after a loss. Second best record there. Another team that doesn't let L stack up is the San Francisco Giants. Okay, so that kind of negates what I said a little bit about Miami there. So San Francisco is a pretty good team to bounce back. Let's see another one here. Baltimore at home as a home dog is not a good thing. But they sucked so bad that I'm not going to hold it against them. They're a different team after they fired their manager. You guys remember me. I told you, I pointed out several teams yesterday that have made some manager changes. And, bro, they are not the same team anymore. So, I'm out here just giving you guys good information, man. I know I am. I know I am because I'm getting better just by coming out here and yapping, right? Because if I'm just sitting in my lab and just silent all day, that doesn't help me either, you know? So if you guys want to be a part of these streams, man, we do them 4 p.m. Eastern time every single day. Hit the follow button right now. Do not forget this live stream. I'm out here just sharing knowledge with you guys, man. If you guys want to be a part of the Discord, $20, man. $20. I keep it purposely affordable. I'm not one of these guys on the yachts or hanging with the snow bunnies. I'm just working, bro. I'm just a guy that loves to work. My girl was mad at me today because she says I don't do anything else. I just work. I'm sorry. I'm addicted to work. Is that a bad thing? In fact, you know, she's like, hey, the place is a mess. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. This is my business. I got to grow my business right now. So I'm like, I got hundreds of people that will say I'm probably the hardest working man alive. But yet she thinks I'm probably like lazy. I don't get it. Anyways, I digress. I'm now following the GOAT. All right, man. Sounds good, man. Welcome along for the ride. Welcome along for the ride. You guys think I work hard? Like, bro, I'm out here working, bro. You guys see it every single day. Let's see, man. Let's see. Cleveland. Let's see. My man Maine says. So hold up. UNLV says Yankees unders all day, every day. So yeah, if you're banking on them, I think they're still kind of overblown. They're not as good as they were. Now they're gonna be back eventually. So hold off, Yankees fans, hold off. They're gonna be back, but for now they're still cold, man. And if you're taking unders on them, I would say that you're ahead of the market, man. My man Maine says, what do you think about Cleveland team total plus money? So if you're taking the Cleveland Guardians here at plus money, I think you have a clear pitching edge today. Wow, Gavin Williams, pretty good. 9 runs over 26 innings. And on the other side, you have Max Scherzer making his second start of the season. We haven't seen him since March. That was a long time ago. March 29th. March 29th, he got clapped in that game too. 2 runs in 3 innings, got injured, and then he's been in rehab. Yeah, wow. So my problem with Cleveland is the bats are cold. But yeah, man, they do have a good matchup against the pitcher today at the very least. If you're on the Guardians, I'm not talking off of it. Guys, be careful with the NR word. You can't say the NR word here. You got to just keep it really clean, guys. I'll understand you. Just try to make it a little bit, keep it clean, guys. Anybody hitting a home run today? Yeah, we could talk about it. We could do a home run prop. Let me know how many people are interested in the home runs because that's a segment I don't always have time for. Hit the smiley face right now. Hit the smiley face right now. Send me some live reactions on YouTube if you guys want a daily dinger today. If not, that's a segment that we're going to have to skip. Hit the smiley face or send me some live reactions right now if you want the daily dinger. If you guys prefer me to just focus on sides and totals, I can do that too. Rays have the best record since MLB May 8th. Yeah, I think the Rays are a sneaky team right now, man. What plays do you come up with so far in here? We're going to get to our recap, and you're going to see everything I like so far, man. Let's keep moving, guys. Hit the smiley face if you want the daily dinger. It looks like everybody wants me to kind of just focus on sides and totals, and that's cool with me, man. Bro, you can't say no. I can say no runs, but I can't say the other word. Trust me, bro. This is a long time coming with TT. TT is bugging me, but I'm just here so I don't get fined, man. I'm just out here. They don't want to see you winning. Okay, a few people came in pretty late. We could probably take a look at it. All right, guys, come on. We got to focus here. We got to see who has the batting edge today. Who has the batting edge? And that would be between Cleveland and Toronto. I think you have a very clear, very clear batting edge here for Toronto. So I'm going to check that box there. I think Detroit has a batting edge against the Athletics. I think the Tampa Bay Rays have a very clear batting edge, like almost a 1 versus 30 over Kansas City, Tampa Bay. I think the Dodgers have a clear batting edge versus Colorado, and that'll be it for the batting edges, guys. If you're not already on my YouTube screen, I am sharing my MLB model, and I'm checking boxes. You can see how many boxes I've checked for each team so far. Let's keep it moving, guys. I need to know the handedness. I need to know which teams have a good matchup against a lefty batter or against a lefty pitcher or a righty pitcher, okay? So Toronto today. Toronto is hitting righties pretty well. I'm going to check that box for Cleveland. Gavin Williams is a righty, okay? Another one is Detroit. I think Detroit has an extra batting edge today because they are up against a lefties, and they are third best against lefties, okay? Next team, the Mets. The New York Mets are seeing righties pretty well. Tampa Bay, if they didn't have a batting edge before, they definitely have it double up on the batting edge because they're number 1 against righties. If you're looking at the San Francisco Giants, they have a clear batting edge as well against righties, against Edward Cabrera and the righties. Okay, man? So I hope that helps you right there. It helps you make some good guesses today, man. Let's keep it going, guys. Who has the pitching edge today? The pitching edge. Let's look at who has the pitching edge. I think you have Jacob deGrom. You got a pitching edge there. I think you have a pitching edge with Gavin Williams, all right? Especially with Max Scherzer making his debut today, right? Or his second game of the season. Looks like I have a pitching edge with Jack Flattery, or however you say his name. Jack O'Boy, okay? I think you have a pitching edge with Clay Holmes. I think you have a pitching edge with... Who else? You have a pitching edge with Zach Wheeler. You have a pitching edge, it looks like, with Yamamoto. Yeah, Yamamoto for the Dodgers. And that'll do it for the actual numbers. Let's look at the expected numbers. Let's see if anybody's due for positive regression. Looks like my man Jacob Lopez is due for some positive regression. It looks pretty drastic too. So I'm gonna uncheck the box from Jack O'Boy there. I don't think he has an edge. Yeah, I don't think he has that much of an edge really. And it looks like Jacob Lopez is due for positive regression. Another pitcher due for positive regression is Max Fried. Is he the better pitcher here? I'm going to say yes. He is the better pitcher here. Zach Wheeler is the better pitcher. The expected numbers confirm it. And then Logan Webb. Okay, guys. That's good. That's an information. Some teams struggle against lefties so bad. Yes, so that was some of the information I just gave you there. I hope that helps you out, man. If you're not already following, hit the follow button right now so you do not forget this stream, okay? We do a live stream every single day at 4 p.m. Eastern time on weekdays, okay? If you want to share this with somebody, this would be a good time because we're getting ready to do our recap, okay? We're not going to go too long today. We're going to do the recap, and that's where you're going to get all of my plays, man. All of my plays. All of my you won't get my plays. You'll get my plays in the Discord, but you'll get all my leans, what I like, and what I'm headed for at least. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here, okay? We're also going to be cooking this fall. Do not forget this page in the fall, okay? If you guys are a fan of college football, my college football was another level, and I'm telling you, I have so much room to improve on college football, okay? I am way better at the automation now, automating the data. I'm going to get way more well-versed with all the players and all the coaches and all the conferences, okay? I was out here giving you guys Maction, bro. Maction on a Tuesday, Wednesday. I was smacking Maction, okay? I'm just a guy that knows how to read numbers, analyze it, and put us in the best position, man. If you want to be a part of that, hit the follow button so you don't forget this page. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up. Do not forget this page come September, because I'm going to be cooking, and I waste no time. August, week 0, is when I started a 10-0, 11-0 run to start the college football season. We ended up 68% on the whole season. All right, guys, if you have something for me, double tap the screen, and I will go find your play. Yo! My man Chris coming in with the energy. Hey, Chris, man, I just need to know if you dropped a W yet in the tournament, man, because I think Jano beat you already. Now you talking my language. All right, come on. If you have something for me, double tap the screen right now, and I will go scroll up and find your play. Is that fair? That lets me know you're still here. Stepa. Let me look at Stepa real quick. I'm looking Stepa. What do you think about the Jays and the Guardians? Over. I think you have bad pitching with Max Scherzer. At least I'm expecting bad pitching with Max Scherzer making his first start in the major league since March. Then you got Gavin Williams, though, and Gavin Williams is not that bad. He's pretty good. The Cleveland bats are pretty cold, too, so Scherzer will have a better start here or has potential to not get popped against a cold lineup. They just put up 16 runs yesterday. I wouldn't be interested in this over today. If you're doing a little bit of surgery here, Max Scherzer, the worst pitcher of the two, probably, is up against the worst lineup. And Gavin Williams, the better pitcher of the two, is up against the better lineup. So I could, if you do a little bit of surgery, you could probably make the case for an under here. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Alan is double tapping. I just got the alarm, guys. The alarm says wrap it up. Wrap it up. Chris says not yet. LOL. Waiting for the Angels game. Yeah. I think Jano got the first W of the tournament, man. He just opened up the summer series, man. It feels like the Olympics. My man just lit the torch. Vincent is double tapping. He says, what do you think about the Phillies today? Let me know if I forgot somebody. I think I was just about to bump somebody up. He says, the Phillies. So I talked about the Phillies. I think you have a clear pitching edge with Zach Wheeler here. I think you have bats that are pretty identical. I don't like that the line's not moving. If the line corrects itself, I would be interested in Philly after a loss. I think they got embarrassed yesterday. I think they're the better team. And I think they have the better pitcher today. I'm not going to talk you off of Philly. Guys. My man Maine says, who do you like for hits, runs, and RBIs? I think they're the easiest to hit. It's funny you say that because I was just discussing with my my advisor. Anytime I say advisor, I'm talking about ChatGPT. And yes, HRRs was at the top of the list for props. Maybe something we consider in the future. I don't have the player props. I don't have my top 8 ready like I normally do. But I would be targeting. Look for guys on the New York Mets because they're up against Didier Fuentes. That would probably be my top look for today. Look for guys on the Mets, of course, Juan Soto, Alonso. Look for guys like that, man. Be on the lookout for the Daily Swing. It is getting posted today only on YouTube, only on Instagram, and only on my backup TikTok. I'm sorry, I'm having too many issues with my primary TikTok, so I can't post it today. My advisor told me not to. Hit the follow button though, because we will be back to posting tomorrow. Why don't you do a live show using ChatGPT? I don't use ChatGPT that much, bro. ChatGPT is terrible for sports. I just go there just to use it for therapy or something. I really don't use it for sports. AI is dumb for sports, bro. You're gonna waste your time. Baseball been weird lately, bro. To who? We are on the way to a full week of green. We haven't taken an L on any single of these days. Now that doesn't mean we haven't taken a single L on a play. It means on a day we haven't had a negative day. We're on a 15-3 run, brother. Trap. If you need help with baseball, consider getting in the Discord. Link is in bio. $20, man. $20. Double tap the screen. If you have something for me, Stepa. You were the guy I was looking for. Sorry, man. Giants versus the guy or the girl. Sorry. Giants versus Dodgers. So Giants, Dodgers, and Tigers. Let's look at Giants real quick. I do think you have. Yeah, I don't think you have much of an edge here with Miami. I like San Francisco after a loss. I do like them. The pitching edge, I have the box check, but no, I don't. Oh, the handedness. So you do have an edge here with a bit of an edge here with the righties. But yeah, that's a big number, and you don't have enough edges for me. I would say there's still some value on Miami. Been losing to the Rockies. Brother, you got to stop playing the Rockies. That's your problem. The Rockies been hot, and I've been here day after day for the last 2-3 weeks telling you Rockies are going on a run. Rockies have been on a run, okay? I haven't gotten to the Rockies because that's kind of like degen for me, man. But yeah, Rockies have gone on a run. Yesterday, somebody in the Discord told me, hey, man, I'm heading to a Rockies game. Do you have anything in the game? And somebody told me you could get +3. You could get plus a field goal for a good price. I said, yeah, take that. They only lost by 2. It's outer space, but yeah, we could take +3 all day, man. They covered the field goal. Stepa, I hope that answered your question. Let me know if you have anything else, brother. Yoshi says, what's up with Texas today? Texas is on the road at Baltimore, okay? I think you have the better pitcher here. DeGrom, obviously, against Brandon Young, who's not a guy that I really trust. Could they picked up the win yesterday, Texas did. I don't know. Besides the pitching edge, which is a big pitching edge, I don't see much of an edge anywhere else. If anything, the Baltimore bats are not bad. I don't know. I don't see too much of an edge here for Texas, but I mean, with the big pitching edge that you have, I'm not going to talk you off of Texas either. All right, guys, come on. We gotta get moving here. We gotta update some numbers, and we gotta get ready for the recap. Okay? We gotta get ready for the recap. So it's about to be time for Let Him Cook. I'm gonna get back to a couple more games that you guys mentioned, but let me make some progress here and get closer to the recap. Okay. The next thing we gotta look at here is the pitcher's weakness today. Listen up. This is going to help you. Let him cook. This is going to be time right now for your prop. This is going to help you with your player stuff, okay? If you guys are looking for hits, if you're looking for home runs, listen up for these pitchers. They have a serious weakness against the handedness that I'm about to explain to you, okay? So this is a good segment. I just added it not too long ago, but it's a good segment. Listen to this. Jacob Lopez has a serious weakness against righties. Let's take a look at how many righties are in the lineup. That would be the next question, right? How many righties are in the lineup for Detroit? Let's take a look here at Detroit has what I consider to be a let's take a look at what team was this? Detroit. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 righties. 5.5 with the switch hitter. Is that enough for me to say it's an advantage? I'm going to say no. Okay? Moving on to the next one. But if you're looking for some righties in the lineup, consider, Gleyber Torres is a good guy, or Torkelson, because Lopez struggles with righties. Okay? Next one here, guys. It looks like Max Fried has an issue with lefties. Okay? He hasn't seen a ton of them, but he does have an issue with lefties. Do the Cincinnati's have lefties in the lineup? No, they don't. They can't take advantage of that weakness. Okay? Moving on, George Kirby. Ooh, he has a huge weakness against lefties. Does Minnesota have lefties in their lineup to take advantage of that? 1, 2, 3. No, they don't. But if you're looking for your player stuff, consider Larnach as one of your guys today, because Kirby has a huge problem with lefties, like huge. Moving on here, Drew Rasmussen of the Rays. He has an issue with lefties. Does Kansas City have lefties? I think they might. Lefties for Kansas City, they have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not enough to take advantage of it. So consider some of the lefties in the Kansas City lineup, okay? This is how I cook up my my player stuff, guys. So pay attention here. The Houston Astros have a Colton Gordon on the mound, and he has a serious issues against righties. Let's look at Philadelphia. Do they have righties? Yeah, I think they definitely have righties in their lineup. I think all their guys are righties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 righties in the lineup for Philadelphia. That is the first edge in that department. So in terms of the weakness from the pitcher to the bat, there is an edge there for Philadelphia. Okay? Moving on, guys, the Colorado Rockies have Chase Dollinger, who has a weakness against righties. Do the Dodgers have righties? They have 1, 2, 3, 4.5. No, I don't think they have enough. But if you were looking for player stuff, you would consider the Mookie Bees or the Will Smiths of the world. Okay. And that is it for that segment, guys. I hope that was useful for you guys. Hit the follow button if it was. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube and give me a thumbs up, man. A lot of you guys watching don't even hit the little thumbs up, man. I'm just a new channel trying to grow on YouTube, man. Help a brother out. Help a small business out. Guys, be mindful of your the way you mention stuff in the comments. There are some stuff that's going to get filtered out, so just don't be obvious about it. Don't use the G word or the B word or the ML word. Just, do you like this team? And then another level with larceny. What does that mean? Larceny is stealing, right? Or burning something. No, that's arson. Anyways, larceny is stealing. Anyways, okay, guys. So we have the boxes checked. Okay, so that handedness stuff, play the song. Is that what's on there right there? So the handedness stuff, I started tracking that. I'm trying to see, it's a new segment. I'm trying to see how important it is. I think I had 2 games yesterday. One game that fit the criteria. And yes, so this is 2-0 so far. 2-0. I'm tracking it. The Nationals had a good matchup against Kolek. And then whoever the team was yesterday. Okay, so we only got one team today, and that team is Philadelphia. A lot of you guys are talking about Philadelphia, so Philadelphia is starting to look a little better. All right, guys. We have boxes checked. It is 5:09. We got to go. But before we go into Let Him Cook a Clock, time for a recap. Let's do a couple recaps, a couple games. If you have something for me, double tap the screen, and I will go find your play. Send me some live reactions on YouTube if you have something for me, and I will go find your play, okay? My man Stepa is double tapping. Stepa says... Stepa says Giants and Dodgers would be the next one on your list. The Dodgers. Do I like the Dodgers today? I think you have the better pitcher with Yamamoto, but besides that, you don't really have much else. They picked up a win yesterday. They do have the bat. They have the batting edge. I like it. I just don't like at minus 300. That's crazy. Like, what are you doing? Minus 2.5 on that? Yeah, no, thank you. The Dodgers are sneaky. Dodgers are risky. Yeah, I agree. All right, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen, and I will go find your play. In the meantime, I need to know between Philadelphia and Houston, what side are you on today? Let's go red for the Phillies, blue for the Astros. Okay? Let's go. Red for the Phillies, blue for the Astros. In the meantime, are you on the Phillies today or are you in the Astros? Is anybody on the Astros today? Blue for the Stros, red for the Phillies. All you have to do is just tap the button right there. Capato, just hit the button, whatever side you're on. What side are you on? That's all I need to know. A lot of people on the Phillies today. Let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. A lot of people on the Phillies today. Okay, I'm writing that one down because the other one was a tie. Going against Colorado at home is risky. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Okay, guys. Red for the Phillies, blue for the Astros. Okay. PSI says that the Phillies. That makes it 9. Almost like 10-1. Almost nobody wants the Astros today. Interesting. All right, guys. If you have something for me, now's the time to just double tap the screen, and I will go find your play. And then we get ready for the recap, and we bounce out of here, man. Robert is double tapping. Let me check on Robert real quick. He says, what do you think about the Mets today? I think that you have the better pitcher, right? Against Fuentes. Fuentes is not a guy I'm trying to back. My problem with the Mets is their bats are cold. Their bullpen is one of the worst. And you have to lay a number here. You do have to lay a number here. You have to pay a premium. I'm not sure if that's a premium I'm trying to pay. But they do have a clear pitching edge, and that's so big. I would say the Mets, at least against righties, okay, they have a righty on the mound, so they could really get to this guy today. I don't know if I get to it, but I'm not talking off of it, brother. My man R says, what do you think about the Rays today? Let's take a look at the Rays. R and Jalil saying the same thing. Let's talk about the Rays. They are on the road at Kansas City. Drew Rasmussen on one side, Michael Wacha on the other side. You got the clear batting edge with the Tampa Bay Rays. In terms of pitching, though, these guys are really close, really similar to each other. When it's close like this, I'm gonna say, give me the team that that has the way better lineup against a team that can't hit and can't hit at home. Even if you don't have a pitching edge, this is enough for me to say, yeah, I like Tampa. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen if you have something for me, and we keep it moving, man. We keep it moving. I'm from Philly, so I want to load up on the Philly game. That's a bad reason. That's a bad reason, guys. I definitely just hit the subscription. Hey, brother. Welcome, man. Welcome. Welcome, Maine. You made the right decision. Let's go, guys. Double tap the screen, and then we're going to update the numbers and talk about it. My man Jalil says, what do you think about the Reds today? Let's talk about the Reds. Let's talk about how somebody said, I didn't miss any game. He said, bro, you barely missed any games yesterday. Barely missed on any of the games, man. That's cool. I'm just out here trying to just share my information with you guys, man. Let's talk about Cincinnati. They are the Reds, right? So, okay, and I appreciate this because a lot of people have been asking about the Yankees. I appreciate when somebody asks me about the other side. Because on the other side, you don't have a pitching edge, really, with anybody. The pitching is pretty similar. Max Fried, his expected numbers are good, but his actual numbers are really identical to Brady Singer. And the bats are really similar. And I think there's value here on Cincinnati, actually. Yeah, I think there's value on Cincinnati because I'm not laying that big number with the Yankees. That's definitely what I said about the Yankees. And I'm sticking true to that. I have what I considered a pitching edge on checked, but I'm going to uncheck it. Now, the Yankees are facing the broom today, and that's something that I don't love. To take a team to complete the broom, I'm gonna say you got to be really, really better. You gotta have clear edges. So maybe I don't get to Cincinnati, but if you're on it, I'm not gonna talk you off of it because there is clear advantages there, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not forget this live stream. We do it every single day, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. When people enter the stream, they're like, bro, I've been waiting all day for this. It's like Christmas. It's because I'm out here giving you guys nothing but LOKs. Okay, LOKs, man. I'm out here just sharing knowledge, giving you guys good information. I'm out here telling you guys dogs. Give you guys hella dogs yesterday. Where's my list? I told you guys the Rays. I ended up on the Rays, so I know I liked it. Told you guys the Rays as a dog yesterday. Made no sense. Told you they were alive. I told you the Marlins were alive yesterday. I told you the Angels were alive. I told you the Angels have been better since they made their manager change. We hit on our very first scoreless first inning. You know what I'm talking about? We hit on our very first scoreless first inning. We did that yesterday. Nobody has asked for it today, so we don't have to do it every single day. We hit the daily swing, of course. We hit the daily pick. Man, yesterday was a great stream. It was probably my best stream so far. Anyways, we do these every single day. Hit the follow button so you don't forget. Give me two picks. We're gonna get to it right now on the stream. If you want to know my last two favorite picks, it'll be in the Discord, brother. Link is in bio. What's up, Finn? I was worried about you, man. I was worried about you. I need to know real quick, guys. I need to know what these numbers are looking like currently. Okay, guys. So let's update real quick. Before we do that, let's go. We've been doing a lot of recapping lately, so let's talk about where we could consider a total today. Okay, so I need to have really good pitchers or really bad pitchers. Okay, so I have really good pitching in Miami versus San Francisco. Is that a game that I can consider an under? I think the answer to that question is most likely already yes. But let's take a look at it specifically. I don't love that it went under yesterday, but we will write it down. It looks like yes. This looks like this thing opened up 7 juice to the under, and it is still 7 juice to the under, with two pretty good pitchers there on both sides. Okay, Webb versus Cabrera. Okay, next game. Could we consider an under in Zach Wheeler versus Colton Gordon? Colton Gordon, man, he's a rookie. Let's see. How bad does it look? And we just took the under yesterday, and 92% of the public is on the under today. No, thank you. I think that's it for the best pitching. Let's look at the expected numbers. Let's see if I missed anybody. Looks like Zach Wheeler's expected to make positive regression there. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say sure. I'll track this Philadelphia Houston one. This thing opened up 7.5 juice to the over, and it is now 7.5 juice to the under. 92% of the public, I don't love that. They saw the Yeah, they saw the 1-0 win yesterday. We hit on this on the under yesterday, and you have a rookie. He could get hit today. No, thank you. All right, guys, let's look at a possible over. I think you have bad pitching between the Dodgers and the Rockies, okay? Could I look at an over there? Looks like it's set at 11 today. 11 is where this thing opened up, juice to the under. And it looks like it was last at 11 even, okay? 11 minus 110. 83% of the public is on the over, okay? We'll track that one. Where else do we have some really bad pitching or really questionable pitching? They just played, let's see. Could we see some runs in Atlanta versus the Mets? Nah, I'm good. Could we see some runs between Toronto and Cleveland? Toronto and Cleveland. This one doesn't look bad, but no thank you. No thank you. Okay. All right, guys. We have the totals that we're going to track, and we have the sides we're going to track. Give me a follow if you're watching for the first time. Hit the subscribe on YouTube and the thumbs up for me. Because we're out here just grinding every single day, grinding. Okay, let me do one recap real quick. If you have something for me, double tap the screen right now, and I'll go find your play. I try to break it up a little bit, give you guys a chance. My man Stepa is double tapping. Thank you, Stepa and Matt. I got you. Stepa. I'm not seeing you, brother. Here we go. Tigers. Detroit is at home against the Athletics. They just put up 11 runs yesterday, so right off the bat, I don't love that. In terms of pitching, I can't say that you have a pitching edge with Flattery because his expected numbers are really bad. Jacob Lopez, but his numbers are really good. I can't lay the juice or lay a run with Detroit today. I think there's some. Is there value with Athletics? It's just an ugly game. I'm not laying it with Detroit today. I do think you have a very clear batting edge. You have a very clear batting edge, so it's not terrible. All right, guys, we got to get to the recap. Matt said, I know Matt said Judge. Do I like Judge today? Judge is up against Brady Singer. Judge is cold right now, as the whole lineup is. I mean, they could count on him, right? On the day that they're avoiding the broom. So I don't know if I get to it, but I know he's pretty cold, and you should probably target some of the worst pitchers on the board today, man. I have my screen share on YouTube. If you guys want to come on YouTube, you can see all the pitchers that have red all over them. Brady Singer is not one of them. All right, guys, let's update the numbers and get straight to the recap. We are gonna talk about Texas Rangers. Okay, this line has stayed the same. This is the best part of the stream. If you want to share this with somebody right now, because we're about to recap and take off right now, man. We're about to recap. In fact, if you want to share this with 5 of your buddies, if you want to send this to 5 of your buddies, send it to them right now. Send me a screenshot on Discord, and I'll send you a free play that you're not going to find anywhere else. Is that fair? You probably were going to share anyway, so go ahead and get that extra free play. I'm gonna send it to you directly via DM on Discord. The New York Mets, that line has been dropping. Ooh, okay. We'll update the numbers, the check boxes. The Yankees line looks like it's staying the same. We got a recap right now, guys. The Mets, the Twins minus 125. That one is dropping. The Tampa Bay Rays has dropped. The Cubs is minus 156. The Philadelphia Phillies are minus 158. The Dodgers have moved out to minus 340. And the Giants have stayed the same. That line is not moving. Let's look at the total real quick, guys. Let me do a little bit. I'm doing a little bit of crazy talk right now. I'm just talking to myself right now, and then we're gonna do the recap. If you want to share this with 5 of your buddies, this would be the time to do it. Friends, don't let friends make terrible picks, man. A lot of you guys. I'm not trying to go on anybody, but yeah, man, we're only better in numbers, man. That's why this community on TikTok here and the community we have on Discord, the greatest in the world, man. Literally. I'm not the GOAT. The Discord is the GOAT. The Discord is the greatest out there, man. I am 100% convinced of that, and I know you guys know it that have been watching me on the stream. Make sure you're following so you don't miss these live streams. Okay, I am all updated here. I have to go straight into Let Him Cook a Clock. I doubt the Twins game gets played, judging by the weather. Yes, I did have a high weather alert there in Minnesota, so good point. Thank you, brother. All right, guys, we're getting to the recap right now. Going straight to it, and then I'll give a chance for a Q&A later. All right, guys, come on. We're doing this at the 19-minute mark. I'm gonna have the recap posted today. There's a lot of late games, so if you're looking for some late game action, you can find it on my YouTube page. I'm gonna have it all recap for you. Let's go. All right, guys, welcome to another recap, man. Another great stream. Yesterday's was great. Yesterday's was fantastic, man. I'm out here telling you guys this game is gonna have the scoreless first inning. I'm out here telling you guys the Marlins, the Rays, the Angels, all those dogs were alive, and they all won outright. They all hit outright. If you guys are looking for your dogs, if you're looking for the daily dinger, if you're looking for the daily scoreless first inning, this is the stream you got to pay attention to. 4 o'clock Eastern time every weekday. There is not a more valuable YouTube or TikTok or Instagram page on the internet. I assure you that, okay? If you guys want to share this with somebody, hit the share button. Hit the follow and subscribe button as well if this is your first time here. Let's get right to it, man. I didn't check the boxes. All right, I'm going to have to take the pause there real quick. And we're just going to check the boxes between Texas and Baltimore. This line is moving in favor of Texas. This line is moving in favor of Cleveland, and it's in reverse. This line is moving in favor of Detroit. This line is moving in favor of the Mets. I'm going to edit this out, obviously. This line is moving in favor of, no, it's actually moving in favor of Atlanta, and it's in reverse. This line is moving in favor of nobody in the Yankee. 5 cents is not enough. I'm gonna say it's moving in favor of Cincinnati, but it's not in reverse. This line is moving in favor of nobody. This line is moving in favor of Tampa. This line is moving in favor of the Cubs. Let them cook a clock. Let them cook a clock. This line is moving in favor of the Dodgers. And that's it. All right, guys, let's get started here between Texas and Baltimore. I think you have a really even matchup here between Jacob deGrom and Brandon Young. Not the pitchers, but the game-wise, you have a very, very clear pitching edge here with Jacob deGrom. So if you're on the Texas today, I do not blame you. This guy is having a Cy Young kind of year. 7 runs over 30 innings. On the road, just as good. 8 runs over 30 innings. And he's up against Brandon Young. Who the hell is that? That's because he has not pitched in 2 months. April 26th was the last time we saw him. He's a rookie. He got clapped last time we saw him. 6 runs in 8 innings. Pretty bad numbers there for Baltimore's pitcher today. The only problem is that Texas, their bats are cold. They just put up 6 runs yesterday. I don't know if I could trust them. I don't know if I could lay the number on the road with them. They are a little bit better on the road. Their road numbers are better. But I don't know if I could get to laying a juice or laying a run with Texas today, even with Jacob deGrom. I do like the pitching matchup, though. Let me make that clear. Next game between Toronto and Cleveland. Okay, you do have a line here that's moving in favor of Cleveland, and it's in reverse. And here I do like that you have Gavin Williams at home. He's pretty good. Overall, 9 runs in 26 innings at home. Also, 9 runs in 26 innings. Very good numbers there. And he's up against Max Scherzer, who's making his first start of the season since March 29th. We have not seen this guy since opening day versus Baltimore. Maybe it was the very next game. But yeah, opening day, we haven't seen him since opening weekend, March 29th. He got clapped and he got injured, 2 runs in 3 innings. And then he's been doing rehab ever since. His rehab starts are okay. 2 runs in 8 innings there in the minor leagues, but coming up to the majors is a different story after your first, making your first start after injury. That's tough. Cleveland, though, do they have the bats to take advantage of that? I don't absolutely know, because you do have cold bats there with Cleveland, and you do have the hotter lineup with Toronto. I would lean, however, Cleveland here. It looks like somehow, some way, Cleveland can stay in this game and come out on top, especially after Toronto put up double digits yesterday. Between Athletics and Detroit, this line is moving in favor of Detroit. You do have a very clear batting edge with Detroit. But my problem is that the Jack Flaherty, he's been great overall, but his expected numbers are bad. So you guys might not see that he's been great, and that's because he has 2 back-to-back games where I consider that he could bounce back from. He had 8 runs in Tampa. He gave up 7 runs in Cincinnati. Those are 2 tough places to play. If you take those out, and I know I don't like to take more than 1 outlier out, but if you take those 2 outliers out, the rest of his starts are 0, 1, 0, 3, 2. Pretty obvious to have a significant bounce back opportunity there. We just saw this with Jesus Luzardo over the weekend. So consider that if you're looking at Jack Flattery. He's due for a bounce back, okay? You do have the better bats. And the more I look at it, okay, it does look like Detroit has some edges here, but I don't love that they just put 11 runs on the board yesterday. I like Detroit. I don't know if I get to it. Atlanta versus the Mets. This line was moving in favor of the Mets, but now it looks like it's now moving in favor of Atlanta, and it's in reverse, and it's one of the most public plays of the day. Atlanta has Didier Fuentes on the mound. I told you guys last week when he started, he could get clapped, and he did. Against Miami, he gave up 4 runs in 5 innings. This is one of those opportunities we look for when a pitcher is making his minor league start. Or his major league start for the first time he's making his debut, look for them to get popped. Here was one situation where that happened, okay? In the second game, okay, maybe you could tread a little carefully, but 4 runs in 5 innings, that kind of tells me you suck. And then you have the Mets on the other side, who has Clay Holmes on the mound, and he's pretty good. 9 runs over his last 27 innings up against the rookie there. I still lean the Mets here. I don't think the bats are really that big of a difference. I lean the Mets because of the pitching edge here. I say the Mets look all right here. Between the Yankees and Cincinnati, the Yankees are the only team facing the broom tonight. Just so you know, just FYI. In terms of pitching, I've gone back and forth with this, but I think you do not have a pitching edge on either side. Max Fried is good, but Brady Singer is not bad either. In fact, 9 runs over 29 innings. Pretty good numbers for Brady Singer over his last 5 games. I think the bats are pretty even. Despite facing the sweep, I think there is value here on this big number. That the Yankees are laying, so I would consider the Cincinnati. But for me to really get to Cincinnati, they have to have some really big edges here. In this case, I'm just saying there's value on Cincinnati. But usually, I don't love to take a team to close a sweep if they don't have clear edges here. Just value here. Since Seattle versus Minnesota, this is a game that doesn't have a whole lot of edges, and it has a high chance of being rained out. So not a game that I'm really going to be talking about too much here. Tampa Bay versus Kansas City. This line is moving in favor of Tampa. You have the better bats in Tampa, and you have pretty identical numbers with both of the pitchers. In fact, I actually found in my research that Drew Rasmussen has barely got to play on the road. And I say that as a positive thing because he plays in a minor league park in Tampa there, man. That's tough. So he gets a chance to go on the road, gets to play in a pitcher-friendly park. I would even say there's probably a small edge there with Drew Rasmussen. I like Tampa again today. I took them yesterday, but I would consider them again today. Between the Cubs and St. Louis, this line is moving in favor of the Cubs. The Cubs have now stacked up 3 losing games in a row. They don't do that often. That's because they're 23-9 after a loss. Consider that, man. That's pretty dope. 72% after a loss. This team knows how to bounce back. And really, for the first time this season, they've strung together some losses there. In terms of pitching, I don't think you really have an edge on either side. Matthew Boyd and Eric Fetty, both of them pretty good. In terms of pitching, in terms of bats, I think this is a pretty even matchup as well. I don't think you have an edge with the bats. The only opportunity here is with the Cubs to bounce back. This is not the last game of the season, so it's not like the last game of the series, so they're not trying to avoid the sweep with this one. And that's a big number to lay with the Cubs, so probably a stay away from me, but consider Cubs got to bounce back at some point. At least they've been showing us this season that they have. All right, guys, if you have questions, I will answer it. This is Let Them Cook a Clock, okay? Let Them Cook a Clock. I am halfway through my games right now. Do not miss out on the other half. That's where I include my totals. My totals are 38 and 13. 38 and 13. I'm pretty good in total, so hang around with me real quick. If you have not hit the follow button already, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, hit the thumbs up. Do not miss these live streams. We do them at 4 o'clock every day, okay? If you want my plays, they're in the Discord, okay? Don't try to guess my plays. I will prove you wrong every single time, okay? You might go full game. I'll go first 5. You might think I like this team. I might change my mind. It's okay. I'm just giving you my reads right now. And the point is, do not try to guess my plays. Don't be cheap either. Just spend $20. $20. This is obviously a guy that puts in a lot of work, a lot of effort into every single play, okay? I'm not out there in the clubs like your other guys on Instagram and stuff. I'm not out there with the snow bunnies on a yacht in Miami. I'm just working, bro. I'm just a guy in DC working with a U size of $100, $200. Like, I'm just I'm just out here working, just trying to pay the bills, trying to pay off that Tesla, trying to get my mini golden doodle groomed and looking sharp. If you guys appreciate that and you want that kind of honesty, that kind of transparency, $20, consider getting in the Discord. Let's get back to the games. Next game here, Philadelphia versus Houston. This line is moving in favor of nobody. You have the bats, the advantages with nobody there as well. In terms of pitching, though, you do have a clear edge here with Philadelphia's pitcher, Zach Wheeler, against the rookie. In fact, you have double the edge here because Colton Gordon struggles against righties, and there's a ton of righties in the Philadelphia lineup. Philadelphia just got blanked yesterday for 0 runs. I would consider Philadelphia here in some capacity. I don't love laying the big number, but I do like Philadelphia there. It sounded like a lot of people did in the poll. Between the Dodgers and the Rockies, this is the most public team of the day. Of course, it's the Dodgers. And that's because they do have a batting edge. In terms of pitching, they do have an edge here too. Yamamoto's pretty good. My problem is that minus 340 is really dumb. And I would not be laying minus 340. I would not be laying minus 1.5. You got to pay juice on all that, and I'm not interested in that. Am I interested in the Rockies today? Probably not. Yesterday, I told you there was value on the Rockies. +3. Somebody told me you could get +3 at a good price. I said go to the Rockies game, enjoy it, and also take them to cover the field goal. They did that easily yesterday. Next game, we got to look at Miami versus San Fran. This line has not moved. The bats favor nobody. The pitching favors nobody. In fact, Logan Webb, okay, maybe a small edge there with Logan Webb, but it's really not much. If anything, I would say there's value on Miami. I don't love that they won outright yesterday, but I would say there's value on Miami just because of the price here, just because of the big price that the Giants are laying. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. We're going straight to the totals. There's 2 totals I was tracking. One of them is in the Dodgers and the Rockies. I think you have questionable pitching, like I mentioned. Dollinger, not a guy I want to back. And Yamamoto, he could get hit. Hasn't got hit a whole lot, but these are lineups that could put up runs. I would lean the over in this game here. If I was looking at a total in this game, I don't love that they put up 16 runs yesterday, but my lean would be the over here. The other total I would be considering is Miami versus San Fran. I told you guys I liked the under yesterday. I do like it again today. It's because you have good pitching on both sides. You have bad bats on both sides, and you have a ballpark where you see a ton of unders. 25 and 15 are the unders there. You also have the weather helping out, minus 11% runs, minus 32% home runs there in San Francisco. I would say I like the under in that game. A lot of unders have been hitting in San Fran. I've been hitting a lot of them myself. So I don't know if I go back to it, but that is what I like for today, guys. I am not going to end up on every single one of those plays. If you guys want to do it, go ahead. But if you want to know what I end up with, what I end up on, what confidence level I end up on, how I'm playing it, if I'm doing first 5 full game, join the Discord, spend $20. You guys spend way more on a weekly basis on your FD and your DK. Consider joining the Discord, $20. You also get access to my investing advice. Guys, I am out here hitting what's considered cash secured puts. I'm basically making a premium on my collateral. If you guys are interested in that, I'm about to be up close to 200 on this last premium. That's going to put me at like plus 500. I only started doing this like 3 weeks. Investing, guys. If you want help with your credit, my FICO score is at 815. I can help you with your credit. When I go to Best Buy, I don't pay anything. When I go on flights, I don't pay anything. When I want a hotel, I don't pay anything. If you guys want access to that, this summer I'm going to have several seminars exclusive to the Discord, exclusively in the Discord. It's not going to be on a live stream, where if you want your credit built, if you want your help with your credit score, consider joining and getting help there, man. I'm happy to help you guys there. Let's go back to, so the totals, the sides, that was the recap. That recap is going to be posted on YouTube. Make sure you're following me on YouTube, the Go Covers. And for today and today only, I have too many issues with Mr. TT. My advisor tells me not to post on TT today. I have to use my backup page. The backup page is the Go Covers 2, okay? I'm not making this up. Everybody knows that I've had several issues with TT. I cannot post there on TT. Today on my primary TT. I am going to post the daily pick today. And I think I'm going to have time to do the daily swing today as well. Those will both be posted on my secondary TikTok page. It'll be posted on YouTube. It'll be posted on Instagram, okay? I hope you guys appreciate that. I'm out here trying my best. Even when TT is trying to hold it against me, I'm trying my best to get the videos out to you guys. 20 is weekly, brother. 20 is weekly. If you do monthly, you do get 25% off. It's 60 for the month. Again, consider how much you spend on a weekly basis, okay? On FD and DK and all these other apps, you're spending way more than 20 bucks, okay? Tell me that 20 bucks ain't worth it for a guy that's putting this much work, this much thought, this much effort into it, man. Somebody's out here telling me on the stream yesterday I didn't miss a single pick, and I felt like I didn't because I did a recap and I told you guys Angels, Marlins, Rays, all underdogs, all of them outright. I wonder what that payout would have been. Anyways, if you want my plays, Discord, link is in the bio. You're just going to get somebody that's going to bust his butt off to the point where his girlfriend even gets pissed, man, and tells me to do something else. But I'm out here trying to work with you guys. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Again, I told you guys yesterday, this is not me versus you. This is us against them, okay? Their buildings are nicer. Their furniture is nicer. Stop making this about us, okay? Stop trolling. That's dumb, okay? There's a very, very thin line between trolling and disrespect, okay? If you cross that line, you're not going to see my page anymore, okay? Okay? Is that clear? There's a very thin line. I'm not out here disrespecting anybody. I'm out here treating people with kindness. I was brought up that way, and I'm just trying to share the knowledge I have, man. I hope you guys appreciate that. Okay, hit the follow button if you're not already following. Get in the Discord if you want to. 20 bucks. Let's go, man. Double tapping on YouTube. Hit the live reactions on YouTube. Okay, guys, that was the recap. The recap will be posted on YouTube today. I'm also gonna get the daily pick and the daily swing posted on YouTube and Instagram. I'm also gonna have I'm gonna have it posted on my TikTok too, my the Go Covers 2. That's my secondary page. And let me answer a couple more questions. Double tap the screen if you have something for me, and I'll go find your play right now. YouTube, let me know if you have something for me. Otherwise, we're out of here, man. We wrapped it up on a good note here, and yeah, man, we're going for 6 straight days in the green today. Let's get to it, man. Let's get it. Wonderful Life is double tapping. I'm looking. I don't see anything for you, brother. If you have something for me, double tap. Last place is double tapping. Last place says, I like Cleveland. Cleveland does not look bad today, yes. Don't love their pitching matchup or how bad the bats are, but against Max Scherzer making his first start of the season, I'm not going to disagree with you. Todd is double tapping Houston or Phillies. I lean the Phillies today, brother. As of now, but that's a price that's minus 158. I'm not even sure if I get there, but I do lean Philly in this case. Calling is the real GOAT. Okay, brother. Sounds good, man. Coach GOAT. Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap if you have something for me. Last place, so what do you think about Detroit? Detroit looks okay. I think that pitcher, Jack Flaherty, is due for a little bit of positive regression. My man Maine says, double tapping on YouTube, the Rays have dropped. I'm still seeing the Rays at minus 132. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed day. If you need me, I'll be in the Discord. Link is in bio. Peace. 6 straight winning days coming right up, man. 6 straight days in the green coming right up. See you guys. YouTube, Instagram. Thank you for YouTube and Twitter. Thanks for joining me today. I'll catch you guys on the next one.